Greetings, family, and welcome back to another episode of the PRIVIlLEGED podcast show with your host, Shaka Heru, aka the Fire the Fresh King, where we discuss news, history, and miscellaneous topics. Today, I want to talk about white privilege. And for all my friends out there that never believed white privilege exists or wanted to deny it exists, take a look at this clip. Out of all the atrocities that black people has been through in this country, I have yet to see us flip out and turn up like how white people in this country have. As many of us that's been killed, put knees on our neck, shot 41 times, killed unarmed, assaulted, had plungers stuck up our rectums, shot 41 times for having a wallet, the abuse, the rape, the murder, the all kind of shit that black people has been through in this country, black people have yet to turn up, tear up, and turn out like them white people them just did just now. And you know why they did that? Because they're born with this thing called white privilege that a lot of white people and some other people might want to deny exists. But the reason that black people won't go turn up and turn out like that is because they're bred to have a fear for society and the powers that be. So they don't go against the grain too far. Yeah, they might tear up the hood and tear up a few shit in the street, but never will you see them attack the Capitol building or go down to the White House or to DC and do them something then. You see what I'm saying? Just the other day when they had the Black Lives Matters movement, they sent tanks down to DC and there was a big confusion out there. But look, these white men and them feel to themselves that they have so much privilege and power in this country that they could go down there to the Capitol building, tear shit up. So you mean to tell me as a black man, as black people in this country, we're gonna sit by and watch this and not blatantly see the racist white power in this country? So we as black people are not supposed to be offended by this? Seeing the difference on how they treat these white militia, these white terrorist groups, when all black people ever been doing in this country is marching and talking and singing for their equal rights and justice. But when the white man can't have his way and can't have his power, the place come down in a fire. And we don't see white privilege exist? Or is it that some of us just want to be blind to that fact? Because this is plain as day showing you how white privilege exists in America. There's nothing equal for black people in this country. And you can see that right now, as clean as it is. That these white men will go down to the Congress, attack it, run up in there, take it over, put them foot cock up on desk, relax and do all that type of shit because they feel like nothing won't happen to them. Why? Because of their white privilege. They're born with this privilege, this freedom, this feeling of they can do whatever they want to do with impunity. This feeling of they can do whatever they want to do with no repercussions behind it. We as black people, on the other hand, just for being unarmed could get you killed. You think we want to group up and go down to the Capitol building and run an assault on it? You must be mad. Black people already know in advance they'll be shot down and killed immediately. So the fear that they're already bred into black people keeps black people from turning up and turning out the way the white man do with his freedom that he feels with his white privilege given. So if you want to see white privilege in America, you got a clean, clear view of it just the other day. Very clean and clear. And if by now you don't want to accept and see and understand what white privilege is and how it exists in America, then you're just blind to the facts and you just don't want to see it. I don't know, man. I don't know. This country is, nothing really surprised me about America because if you look at the history of America, I mean, these are people that used to burn black people, hang them from trees, cut your dick off, put it in a pickle jar, tie 2 horses to a black woman, have the horse pull her apart and watch babies fall out to black women. Wicked, corrupted type of shit used to go on in this country to black people. You think that all this evil-minded type of shit is just washed away in one day? You think it's just washed away in a couple of centuries, in a couple of years, in a couple of decades? No, it still exists for black people in this country in America, and we see it every day. And if you didn't see it, then just the other day with these white militia groups and these white terrorist groups went and attacked the Capitol building, was clear view of what white privilege is in America. Yeah, family, I just had to get my rant off about this because, you know, these things really burn me up inside when we see these things clear as day. How white privilege really plays out for people in America. But when you're a black person or a black man in this country, you can't get the same type of treatment or privileges. Yeah, family, I just have to go in on that quick rant about this. You know what I mean? If you want to know what white privilege is, just turn to your TV and check out what happened the other day. You'll get a clean, clear view of it in plain sight. I promise you that. Yeah, family, this has been another episode of the Pure Vibes Podcast Show with your host, Shaka Hiru, aka the Far Fresh King, saying peace, love, and prosperity. Until next time.